as I said, I had some experience. I think I said that in an earlier podcast where, what was her name? Fang? Eric Swalwell's.
Yes.
Yeah, she was attached to California, and
right.
I wrote a very critical thing of China, and she called up, and I don't know if it was a consul. She was actually attached to the consul. She said she was, so we believed her, but there was something about her voice, and she came up to my office at the Hoover Tower, and luckily I thought, this is kind of weird. It's 5:30. I just happened to be there late working, and she said, "I want to correct you on your bad ideas and your support for the criminal government in Tokyo." And I said, "Oh, I'm really busy." No, please. And then she came up, and I had my assistant there. We had the door open. She comes in with an elaborate tea set. And I said, "I can't take the gift. I'm sorry." And then she says, she had this skin tight jeans with boots up to her knees, with a revealing T-shirt with, I don't think, an undergarment under it, with sunglasses tucked in her V-neck, and this Valley girl accent.
Yeah.
It's like, "Hey, man." It's like, "Hey, I went to Cal State." I think she said something like, "I went to Cal State Hayward or something, man. You got it all wrong, man. You're a loser. You're a loser." I know and so.
She called you a loser? Really?
Yeah, she was kind of funny. I was getting tired. She goes, "I tell you what, man, we'll go over to Sundance." It's at kind of an old restaurant in El Camino. We'll talk turkey. I said, no. And then I had somebody there with me, and then she got angry. And
Christine Fang, by the way, that's her name.
Yeah.
Christine
well,
Fang.
It started off.
But goes by Fang. Yeah.
I'm getting a little ahead of my story very quickly, because in the very beginning, it was kind of, I don't want to emulate, that would be insensitive, but she had a Chinese that, "You were kind of wrong. You're kind of wrong. You're kind of wrong about your politics." That was kind of the thing. And I was very sympathetic. But as I started to disagree, she dropped that accent and had not just an American accent, but an American. And then she started kind of being insulting. And then finally I said, "This has been 15 minutes. I got to go." And she goes, "Okay, stop. I got to ask you a question, man." I said, "Okay, we don't get it. Oh, every leader protects his own country. But we go into Japanese airspace. We fly over, Korea, and you do nothing. I said, "Well, you should talk to President Obama." She goes, No, you think you're Mr. Militarist. You tell me why." And I said, "You tell me. I guess it's called lack of deterrence, or we don't want to confront you. I guess we feel that our overwhelming military power would fizzle because of your spiritual superiority. Is that it?" She said, No, we know what you're doing. It's a trap." And she kind of made a little bear trap with her hands. "You're going to kind of let us go in, man. You're going to let us go in 2 miles, and then you don't come out like Bush did and push us back, and then 3, and then 4. And pretty soon we're going to get caught 10 miles into Japanese space, and then you'd have a bear trap and embarrass." I said, "If you want to believe that, I think that's the greatest thing in the world. You're right. Barack Obama's going to trap you and embarrass you. So don't go into American airspace." And that was my thing. And I forgot all about it. And then when Eric is his name Swalwell?
Swalwell, right. Yes.
The person who passed gas on the air.
Quite.
Yes. I just say that.
Quite abundantly. Yeah.
Yes. But anyway, I got a call from my assistant, and we were talking, and we think, that is the person that we met. And then we thought, well, that couldn't be. That was way back in 2014. But I think she left the country in something like 2015. So it probably was her.
Victor, you meet
I met a lot. Yeah, I have met a lot of remarkable people by accident, not by.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, from Gore Vidal in your dining room as a kid, having dinner at Martin Luther King.
Martin Luther King. Yeah.
All right.
Louis Leakey.